Seth, smash. Did I really just see that?
Anymore, I think it's basically impossible to become featured on YouTube under your own volition. They've basically done away with the whole videos being watched thing, and to get featured, I think there's some form of oral sex involved. It's either that or you have to have squeaky clean content with no vulgarity, a pretty face, or a nice wreck. And in any of those cases, I'm completely fucked. Am I bitter about it? Maybe a little, but, I'm not trying to win any awards with this ugly mug of mine. Regardless, YouTube is still entertaining, and it provides a means of complaining, discussing, or blathering about anything in general. So now that the prologue is over with, let's take a big bite out of this subject. Now, there are two basic types of YouTube content that I absolutely hate, and it makes me wonder what the world's going to be like in 20 years when these people run for office. 1. People that do stupid shit and know that there are enough stupid people in the world that are actually going to take their time to watch their videos. And 2. People who showcase their looks while they're trying to act like they actually have an opinion. Separately, they're annoyances. Together, they're bashing my head into a brick wall numerous times material. But for now, let's take a look at the latter of the two. In one of my previous episodes, I talked about how women wanted to be taken seriously regardless of their manner of dress. So let's delve a little bit deeper into that, shall we? This is the internet. If a guy clicks on your rather large, buxom channel picture, he's not clicking on it to see your worldviews or your opinions about anything. He's clicking it to see you without a bra on. He's looking to flog the bishop, and when they actually do have something to say about your post question or your content in general, do you really think it's going to be a valid point? No! They're posting in hopes of hot, buttery nipple action. They're feigning interest in hopes of convincing you that sending them topless and or bottomless pictures is absolutely normal. I mean, come on, why don't you give these sorry sons of bitches a break? Half a nipple will keep them feigning enjoyment in hopes of full frontal nudity, and it'll also keep them hanging on your every word. And this actually poses another question altogether. Why would you even want the type of audience naming your videos "see me naked, sexy, dancing, vagina, breast action, monkey testicles" would give you? I'll give you my assumption. It's because you don't care about your audience. You only care about the views, and in only caring about the views, you only care about the popularity, and that makes you a complete douchebag. Now, I understand that there are exceptions. I've said it before. So don't get pissed off watching this when you know it doesn't apply to you. I realize there are some people out there that are good-looking and intelligent, but the majority rules, and the majority of this content is prostitution at its most subtle. No, Seth, you're just jealous. Is it jealousy? Possibly. If I'd been born a woman with rather large breasts, and the same mindset I have now, I'd probably whore myself out too. But the difference is I wouldn't be so naive as to think that people were watching me for non-masturbatory purposes. And thinking about it, I actually believe a few of you out there in YouTube land knowingly put yourselves in this situation. And to you I say, more power to you. At least you're not so ignorant that you actually think you're contributing something real and true to this world. All that being said, another lesser offshoot of this subject would be the obligatory sexy center booby thumbnail. Now this isn't as bad as the full-blown rolling around in your bed with a tank top on and no bra, but it's still pretty damn irritating. Now there have been very few people in my experience who can pull off the game, but if you've got the content to back up the obligatory booby center shot, then I bow to the master. And the first guy that comes to mind is SXE Phil, and he's done it on many of his, but he's also had the same amount of views on his non-center shotted videos. However, if the only reason people click on your videos is because of the massive memory mountain thumbnail, you should probably rethink your approach to things. I'll admit, it's a good marketing strategy. Boobs. Who would have thought? But do you really want that kind of exposure? Maybe you'll get through to a few people who actually give half a damn about what you have to say, but I'm willing to bet my right testicle that more often than not, people are just going to leave your channel pissed off. And in the end, all the "you're hot" comments spelled with the letter U and the letter R will far outweigh the genuine comments. So anyway, I've got a quick question. Does anybody know how much it would cost to hire a female actor to speak my words? Yeah, you're right. No self-respecting hot woman would ever say anything like that. Mostly because they couldn't comprehend it. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not.